If Jehovah is your king, then your decision must be based on his will. The day you step out of the guardians of royalty, you are abandoned to yourself. Any decision you take outside God, you are responsible for the outcome. Don't blame God for any decision you take without his backing. If you married a lady without divine guidance, don't say God will see you through. He won't see you through. You will see yourself through. When you marry a man because of the physical qualities and not because God gave that instruction, whatever happens to you, you see yourself through. God will only preserve you and give you long life. But you're going to go through it because you initiated that on your own. So, they left Bethlehem and they left Bethlehem. They left Bethlehem and went to an enemy territory called Moab. Can I say this to you? There were two enemies. They went to the land of the Philistines. There were two enemies of Israel for life. One of them was called Ammon, and the other was called Moab. Do you remember when Saul's Lot's children made him drunk? It was those two seeds were product of incest. So God didn't like those two nations, Moabites and the Ammonites. And the hand of God was always against them. So they went to the city of Moab, an enemy territory. And the Bible said the man gave birth to two children. He called one Mahlon, he called the other Chilon. Mahlon means sickness. Chilon means dying. A man gave birth to two children and called one sickness and called the other death. When you are outside the will of God, you behave like a mad person. He called one sickness, called the other death. So the children were sick and died. Two of them were sick and died. I want to say this to everyone here. Any name you were given, listen, any name you were given that has no sensible meaning, please change it. They gave you that name when you were not conscious. Now you are conscious. Give yourself a name that makes sense.